Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It is Monday, 10th of April, 12:36, and in 24 minutes, I'm going to go live for a company training. Now, the company that I'll be training today is a large insurance company. They're a multinational. They stretch across borders, and I've been brought in to analyze their team performance. Now, I probably know more about their team in 10 minutes than they possibly could have discovered over the past year of working with these people. So I want to quickly show you some of the insights, some of the discoveries that I've made once they've completed their DISC reports, and then I've formulated a team report. So put your eyes on the screen here. There's a couple of things that really stand out to me. The first one here is self-reliance. So just have a look here. What I can see here is that the majority of the team members have low levels of self-reliance. And what that means is that they're very collaborative. Rather than being individuals and going out and pursuing work personally, they rely on a team to do the work. Now, that's okay at some stages, but their preference is to be collaborative. But in sales, it's more of a singular type role. You're going to go out and hunt. You're going to bring in the kill. You're going to bring in the new customer. And what we can see here, this team has a very low self-reliance score. So the intensity here overall is moderate. So we know that this is going to hold them back. Secondly, we also can see here in personal drive that their personal drive score is significantly low. And once again, you can see here that they're others driven. We also saw here that they're collaborative. So these two combined really reinforce this team's nature to rely on one another, to rely on their manager, their leader, their CEO, their general manager, their MD, their board of directors. They're very reliant on others to get the job done. However, in the role of sales, that's going to significantly hold them back because they're others driven. To get motivated, to get pumped up, they're relying on somebody else when they have to learn to do it themselves. So I know that when we solve this problem, when we build the team and there's more people here with a high self-drive, sales are going to rapidly increase. So you can see here, there's a lot of low intensity around here, a lot of low intensity. And what we need high intensity people. We need more of the D. We need more of the I style on their team. In addition, expressing openness. So I want you to think about this. In today's sales world, the relationship is more important than the sale. And what that means is your customers first want a relationship with you. Once they've got a relationship with you, they'll be open to your recommendations. So we can see here that there's a very low score here for expressing openness. So what would that look like? It would look like the salesperson going out, talking too much too soon about the company, the product, and the service, and not learning about the individual. And that's going to be a big inhibitor to sales success. So you can see here, low to moderate intensity here. It's so low. So what they need to do, they need to grow their team and bring people in who are more social. When we have a look at their other reports, what we can see is that there are no I-style people on their team. Out of all the executives that we've had a look at so far, what we know is there's no I-style people on the team. So let me share this with you. I'm just going to zoom in on one so you can't see any names. But what you'll see is that 0% of their team have the I style. So they're going to be very technically driven. They're going to be very systems oriented, but they're lacking the I style. They're lacking the optimism, the enthusiasm, the excitement that is required in a sales team. 0%. So once we start to build out their team, my prediction is the interaction with the customers will improve. They'll be more self-driven. They'll be less reliant on upper management, and they'll take more action immediately. So if you found this fascinating, insightful, or if you've got a question, post below, and I'll come back to you personally. Have a wonderful day.